everybody, welcome back to another week of Cooking with Kevin. Hope everybody had a good week. Happy Wanderlust Wednesday. This week we're going to do my twist on Million Dollar Spaghetti Lasagna. And when I say twist, I mean twist. Come on into the kitchen with me.
He's got the pan, he's got the heat, making magic you can eat. Flip it, stir it, season right. Kevin's cooking up tonight. From the skillet to the plate, every bite is gonna be great. Grab a fork, come on in. It's time to cook with Kevin.
What are you guys doing in here? Well, since you're in here, why don't you help me get out what we need for today's Million Dollar Spaghetti recipe? A 9x13 pan. Your favorite marinara sauce. Some ground beef or ground beef and sausage or ground beef and veal mixture. Some spaghetti noodles. Some garlic. Some sour cream with cottage cheese, cream cheese. Garlic butter, Italian seasoning, all kinds of cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan, some Italian parsley, and of course, we're going to need to measure everything up. Some olive oil, your beef mixture, beef is cooked and drained. Now you're gonna add in about 500 milliliters of your favorite marinara sauce. We use Rouse because Rouse is really the best. It really is. We're gonna add half a teaspoon of onion powder with a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, some salt, some pepper. I want to remind you people that when you decide to buy these, be aware it puts out more salt and pepper than you think it does. So it takes a while to get used to it. So be careful in the beginning. And then of course Rhonda and I use this awesome garlic. It's seasoned, it's already like a paste. And we're going to add the garlic paste. We're going to give that a big old stir. Get it all going. Get it all melded together. Remember, there's no need to really cook this like crazy. You don't need to simmer it for hours because everything's going to go in the oven at the end. As you can see, that's simmered, ready to come off the oven. One thing I wanted to tell you, you're going to need about 24 ounces to 27 ounces of your favorite marinara sauce. You have to retain back about 3/4 of a cup from that 24 to 27 ounces. So you got to remember to do that. We're going to take this off to the side. We're going to let it sit over here and do its thing. And we're going to put on a pot of water. We're going to get that up to heat. We're going to get it boiling. We're going to add some salt. Please remember, never add oil to your pasta water. Because if you do, your sauces never stick into your spaghetti. But always salt your pasta water. When that's boiling, we're going to add some pasta. We'll be back in a second. Now for the cheese mixture. We have a cup of cream cheese, a cup of ricotta or cottage cheese. We're using ricotta, and a quarter cup of sour cream. We used whipped cream cheese because it makes it easier to mix everything up. Just don't take everything out of the fridge and decide you're going to stir this up because it's going to be really thick. You want it to be up to room temperature because it's going to be easier to spread when you're going to want to put it out across your spaghetti. You don't want it to be cold and thick and not unable to spread because it's not going to do very well. Water is boiling. We're going to salt the water and we're going to add our pasta. We're going to cook that till it's al dente. Pasta is al dente and ready to be drained. So we're going to turn that off. While we get ready to do the next step, we are going to turn our oven onto, let's say 360. Get that warmed up for the final process. Pasta is drained. Going to put it in here. We're going to add, well, this is about, I don't know, it's a bag of spaghetti plus a little bit just to be safe, because you don't want to run short, that's for sure. We're going to take that 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of retained pasta sauce. We're going to take 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to take an egg. And we're going to take some cheese. And we're going to mix all this together to get It's time to put this bad boy together. As I said earlier, most people are going to use a 9x13. Rhonda and I, it's just the two of us. So I decided I'm going to use 2 of these really cool fancy loaf pans. They are about an 8x4 deep dish loaf pans. Because we're going to save one for later. Probably put it in the freezer because we have Tupperware lids for them. So what I'm going to do is first we're going to spray it. And then we're going to do a layer of spaghetti. Make sure it's a good little layer. You don't want to go too crazy because you have to build layers here, just like lasagna. So pat it down a little bit so it's everywhere. Same as the other one, spread it nice and easy. Just remember, if you're doing a 9x13, don't put it all in one spot because you have to spread it all over. Just in this case, we need enough for 2. Because we're going to do a couple of layers. So, spread it out. So we have spaghetti, cheese mix, tomato and beef sauce mix, noodles, cheese sauce, and another tomato sauce licks on top. Right here we have 2 cups of mozzarella mixed with a cup of Parmesan. Honestly, I think it's a lot, but you want lots of cheese on here. And it doesn't matter if you're going to cook them for 35 minutes or 45 minutes. At the 25-minute mark, you're going to take the tinfoil off so you can check it, so we can show you a picture of it, and so you can take the tinfoil off and let the cheese get nice and brown on top. I can actually hear them sizzling. Let's pull that off. 1, 2. And now they're going to go back in the oven for another 20 minutes. Get that cheese on the top all nice and brown and everything heated through. So now we're going to take these out. Oh, yes, I did. Oh. So these are going to come out and rest for 10 minutes. And while they're resting, the homemade garlic buns are going to go into the oven for 10 minutes. Wow! Don't you wish you were here for dinner tonight? It's been 10 minutes. Those have rested. The garlic dinner rolls are ready, and it's time to plate. Once again, who knows how this is going to turn out because none of us are professionals, but hopefully it's going to come out like a lasagna would. All in one big, well, kind of, not too bad. There we go. Okay. Yay! We're gonna do that. We're gonna fancy it up just a little bit for all you perfectionists out there. I'm gonna take some tomato sauce, pour it over. Just like that. Some fresh shaved Parmesan. Some fresh Italian parsley. And of course we can't forget Rhonda's homemade dinner rolls that we put some garlic butter on. And there we go. And that is another week of Cooking with Kevin. We hope you enjoyed my twist on $1 Million Spaghetti Lasagna. Turned out pretty good, didn't it? Next week, we are going to do Easter pot roast pies. For those who are thinking about, what am I gonna make for Easter this year? Until next time, be kind to one another. Check on those who are important to you in your life. Just say hi. I love you. You never know. Tomorrow's not promised for all of us. Have a good week, everybody. this is what we're gonna need for today's recipe. Ground beef, Italian parsley, ground beef, mozzarella and Parmesan cheese, sour cream, ricotta cheese and cream cheese, your favorite noodles, preferably spaghetti, garlic, Italian seasoning, garlic butter, Italian parsley, Italian parsley, Italian seasoning, Italian seasoning, Italian, no, Italian parsley, Italian seasoning, Italian seasoning, Italian, no, Italian, Italian, no. Italian parsley, noodles, noodles, a 9x13, your favorite marinara sauce, some ground beef, some Italian parsley, some mozzarella, sour cream, cream cheese, ricotta cheese, oh, more cheese, Parmesan, garlic, Italian seasoning, garlic butter, noodles, and of course, measuring cups and measuring spoons. That's what we're going to need for today's recipe. I use this awesome garlic. It's seasoned. It's already like a paste. There's no need to cook it. Of course. Look at that. Didn't take the lid off. Duh. Give me a second, will ya? There we go. It's all mixed together. Time to put this bad boy together. Are you ready for this? It's time to put this bad boy together. Spray it. You want to spray these bad boys? Those two bad boys are mixed, so we have spaghetti